Foo-ology podcast. I'm here with the homie Eddie, and we have a special guest in the building, bro.
Special guest.
Special guest. Really interesting
with,
guy.
With Numbers Matters from IG and TikTok. He's and I think you're Mexican too, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, because I seen your page. I came across your page and I'm like, bro, I gotta tap in with this guy. This guy is putting out some knowledge and numbers and shit. I'm like, man, there's some shit there that I just don't understand, bro. Like I'm probably the opposite of Patrick Bet David. For I'm not a numbers guy. So I'm like, bro. So like, what do you do and how'd you get into that shit, bro?
Yeah, so I go by Numbers Matter on Instagram, like you said, and TikTok. And basically, I am Mexican American. I was born here. My parents migrated from Mexico.
Nice.
And then the way I found this knowledge, gematria, it's a Jewish mysticism. It comes from Kabbalah.
Oh shit.
And Kabbalah has an evil side and the good side, if you guys didn't know. But
yes.
so back in 2020 when Kobe Bryant passed away, I was a big Kobe Bryant fan. Like I was saying earlier, my good friend of mine, he sent me this video from this guy. He's a YouTuber. His name is Zachary K Hubbard. Yeah, so he has 2 books. You guys want to tap into them. They're really good books. His first book is Letters and Numbers. That one, he brought it out in 2017. I have that one, and then I got the other one that he brought out when coronavirus hit. It's called 9/11 to Coronavirus. So they're pretty good books. He also talks about how he learned this from and I heard you guys talking about that author, Manly P. Hall.
Oh yeah, Manly P.
So there's a book that Secret Teachers of All Ages. In that book, Manly P. Hall, he explains gematria, but he explains it in the Greek, like in the Greek
Mythology?
Yes. Mm-hmm. So he does in Greek mythology. It's called what's it called? I forget the name, but there's a version of the Greek one. But the one that I learned from Zach is it's Hebrew. So, but it's transferred to English because the English language was brought up by the church in the 1600s. And it was the alphabet order. The alphabet order. It's based off 26 letters. So basically, in that video, he started explaining like the rituals they do with the artists, the athletes. Because a lot of times the artists, the famous people, they die mysteriously. Like they either get shot, they either freaking. How many
Nipsey
times have you heard someone
Kobe?
die? Yeah, like Nipsey, Kobe, Charlie Kirk, and this politician Charlie Kirk, or Republican that was fighting for. I mean, there's other million examples. Freaking Chadwick Boseman.
Oh shit! Yeah, he did that. Huh? The Black Panther.
Yeah, the Black Panther, exactly.
Chalino Sanchez.
I have a post on. That's the thing.
Selena.
Yeah. So going back to that video, I started watching it and I was like, damn, this guy is just throwing out numbers, and he's talking about the calendar, and he's talking about like history, about the Knights Templars, the Jesuits, and I was like, damn, it's like, this is crazy, you know? But then I started like, you gotta, if they're throwing knowledge at you or information, you gotta know, because everyone has a phone, everyone has the access to the internet. You gotta know how to research the things, making sure that they're telling you facts. You get me? Like that they're telling you the good thing, you know, like exactly. So what I did is I grabbed my phone and I started searching. I was like, this guy's saying that Kobe Bryant died at 41. When if you guys get a chance, if you go back to his last game versus Utah Jazz, he shoots his last field goal. He shoots it over number 41. So that blows up your mind, you know, like, and then his name, because in gematria, every word has a value, a number value. So if you go to the calculator and you type in his name equals 41. So it starts blowing up my mind, and I was like, damn, this is crazy. Yeah, so I got into it.
I
Yeah,
have
go
a
ahead.
question too, and for people that think it's just all coincidence and they don't really believe in, it was his time to go. What would you say to those people, bro? Knowing that you know all
Um,
these numerology, all this stuff.
well, we base it off. I could tell them that Google who created the calendar that we follow. The
Oh,
Jesuits. It was named after a pope. It's named after a pope. It's
God
Pope
yeah.
Gregory. That's why they
damn.
call it. That's why they call it the Gregorian calendar.
Oh,
And you could research back when was the calendar infiltrated, like in the 1600s. Everything was
by
rolled out.
Jewish people, right? They're
Yeah,
Jewish.
but well, what where they're they say like I know everyone's is just blaming Jewish people, but it's like probably the cover up. I'm not gonna say that they're not, but it could be also the cover up for like the background of the Knights Templars when they invaded the Crusades, when they invaded all these the Holy Land. You get me?
Yeah, yeah,
So
okay.
so then the Jesuits, um that's the Knights Templar is a big military from the Catholic Church. If you think
Oh,
about it, just think about it. The structure around the world, who has the biggest structure around the world? All the
the,
churches, right? The
the church,
churches,
yeah.
like, yeah. If you research does the Catholic Church have a big um chain of hospitals? They have the biggest chain of hospitals. You know,
Mhm.
Mm.
so they have big control. Like they not. I mean, I know it's gonna be a controversial topic, but they brainwashed us with the whole religion stuff. You get me?
Yeah.
So going back to, not to get off topic, but going back to this calendar stuff, and it's like I always wonder, like, oh damn, why do we follow this system? You know, the system that we follow, who gave it to us? But then when I watched this video, that this guy Sag, he explained it, and then I looked into it, and I was like, damn, this is crazy. I didn't know this, you know. So it blew my mind. So
That's
that's how I
yeah,
got
that's
into.
the gematria, the gematria. That's what you know. What I seen a video about gematria, and they say that that's why Jewish people are so strong in like being lawyers and that because each I mean I don't know too much like you do, but about that, but it's like each letter has a number and it's like mathematical in a way, you know. So they're
Yes,
like
yes,
really logical and they're good at like breaking it all down. And so these guys, they say that that study of gematria is actually really it's a really hard study because it's really easy to go crazy. They say
yeah.
it's a whole study of things that when you open the can of worms, if you're not if your mind is not right, all the numbers and shit, they'll just like you'll just get lost and you just think everything is like you know what I
Yes.
mean?
It's just like you're
Yeah, yeah,
playing
yeah.
like the Ouija board, bro, right?
Like the
Like
Ouija board,
it's
and
like
then also like that movie, what is it, 23 with Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Like
Hmm.
that movie when
I
he just
mean,
starts writing
oh.
numbers everywhere.
Mhm.
you know what's a perfect movie? The Knowing. Is it The Knowing? Knowing, I think,
Annoying. Nah, I never seen it.
from Nicolas Cage.
Oh,
That's a
Nicolas
good
Cage.
movie. Yes. He's so basically in that movie, he's his daughter goes to a school, right? Sh- Like, and his daughter has this ability to connect scenarios. So she
Mm.
breaks down the scenarios, like the future scenarios with numbers and words and letters. So I don't wanna kind of
Well, you could
what do
go
you say?
down a lot of rabbit holes, you know? Like, yeah,
Yeah,
there's
exactly,
so
yeah.
much information. I think that there's so much information that we can go on forever.
Y
But
Hmm.
what I think is best for the people that are listening, because I try to like I think it's interesting having somebody like you who's like really knowledgeable about this and being able to like teach somebody who doesn't know. And I think that that's kind of like our what we like to do, you know? And,
Yeah.
well, I have a question, though. I have a question,
Hmm.
about the whole thing. What in your, when you first started working with these numbers and this gematria, is there a moment for you when it just clicked, when you're like, "Holy shit, like, I just made a prediction," or like, fucking, "I just saw these numbers and then I predicted that this was gonna happen"? Because I know that you have a few predictions that you do. So, is there like a
Yeah,
moment where you it just clicked?
yeah. The I think to me the craziest moment was uh the well
Kobe.
it was kind of it was no not Kobe it was the World Cup for the
The
last
World
one.
Cup,
Yeah,
Oh,
as soon as
Argentina?
look, yeah, as soon as I saw that the final was gonna be the day after the Pope, and you know how the Pope Francis was from Argentina, so I said right
mhm.
there, I was like, oh, it's Messi. It has to be for Messi. Like it has to. Like it's a must because if you guys didn't know, this is the first time they put the World Cup in to be played in December. So the Pope's birthday was the day after the final. So I was like, yeah, it's lined up. And I started looking into numbers and stuff and like, okay, so it's gonna line up with Messi, it's gonna line up with the coach. And yeah, and I mean, it was too evident. Like that's when when I said to myself, I was like, damn, I was like, I could really just if I pay attention to the symbolism, because it's not all about the numbers. It's not just about that. It's the symbolism they throw you and the news and the sports and the politics. You get me? Like it's like a
Yeah,
perfect
yeah.
example. I'm a rant. I'm just gonna rant. You know, like you tell me when I need to stop. But if you think
Oh,
about
go
it, go
ahead.
back.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know
No,
how
it
old
makes
are you
sense.
guys, but but if you do you guys remember 9/11? Or you
Yeah.
guys
Yeah,
were
yeah.
like,
Well,
yeah, okay. So you guys remember the Patriot Act, right? It kicked in, right?
Patriot
Right?
Act, you remember?
I think that was when they're going to
When the
war or something.
yeah. So okay, the
Uh,
Patriot Act, right? And if you go back and look at the history of the Patriots dynasty, the football team, when did it start? Started around the Patriot Act, around 9/11. So that's when
Damn.
damn.
the Patriots started doing good. Like, oh, the dynasty, the Patriots, the big football team. It
Yeah.
has the Patriot in the helmet. It has the American
A-
colors. So they
And
throw you those things. Yeah, go ahead.
that's crazy, bro, cuz the Patriots are going to the Super Bowl again.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Bro,
they're going
So
yeah, bro.
yeah, there's a thing about that because I'm not gonna spoil it because I know all the people that are listening they're probably gonna ask, oh, who's gonna win the Super Bowl? But
mm,
there's a thing
so you already
connected. If
know?
you think we're leaning into one team 75%, but the other team has a slightly chance. Um, but
So
going back to this,
75% odds on your end.
yeah.
For the
So
Oh.
Patriots, basically.
I'm not gonna say.
No.
You gotta pay for
I'll tell.
the knowledge or
Yeah,
what?
yeah. All right, yeah.
Hey,
If you guys haven't already,
I'll tell you.
subscribe, comment,
I'll tell you
make
in the
that.
DMs, bro.
All right.
You're gonna make that membership right now, bro.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That
Yeah.
gematria, bro.
Yeah. But going back to the Patriots, if you think Charlie Kirk, what was he doing? He was talking all this patriotic stuff. You know, like that's why they lining it up with Patriots because Trump too. Like Trump was doing all this patriotic stuff, him and going to rallies and doing all this stuff. So there's a connection there. And then there's plenty of topics. I don't know if you guys want to ask me more questions, but if you guys just connect, like I was saying, it's not about just the numbers. The numbers is the big thing, it is, but it's also the symbolism they throw you, like the what's going
Oh,
on in the news. You get me? Like you just
yeah.
got to see it. Like you got to have a good eye and just see it.
Yeah, I have a question for you, bro. Have you ever like for games like sport games, have you ever like betted on like because I know there's not my friend but my brother's friend, he does all the numerology stuff, so he kind of like he says he knows that advantage point that this basketball team or this football team, soccer team, they're gonna score this many at and this is how it's gonna be in this quarter or whatever. Have you ever made some like have you ever made a good like a guess
Like
that
money.
yeah, money basically.
Like you got a jackpot with this kind of stuff?
And not
Or is it
okay. Look,
rigged?
okay, what? Like I'm not. I don't infiltrate. Like I don't tell people. Yeah, do sports betting. That this is not. I don't take it as in like as in like focus
gamble,
it
yeah.
on gambling, yeah,
Money.
and yeah, money, and this is not my full-time job. This is not how I make my money. That's not what I'm saying. My purpose of this page and this movement that I'm doing online is to the first thing was Raza. You get me? Raza needs to know about this, because if you think about it, Raza, they're so attached to the Catholic system. The
Damn.
Savior, this and that, Jesus is gonna come. It's like, no, like they need to detach from that. You get me? Like we need
They
to
need to
know
be
the
their own
truth.
God.
Yes, like it's spiritual. Like you need to know your mind is the one that tells you, okay, it's like it's not hard. Like you should know what's right and wrong. You get me? Like we're here to like to be
You're
humans and
yeah,
help
you're
each
the
other out.
you're the conqueror of your
You
own
get me?
brain, bro. Your own body.
Some bars right
Your own
there, bro.
Exactly.
I
temple right
like
there.
that. I like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
So
like that, bro.
so religion, money, race, ethnicity, all that is just to separate us, bro. Politics, sports. Don't even go far. Sports. You have freaking Chiva fans and America fans killing each other for
Yep.
their team, that their team don't even care for them. You get me?
Straight
You
up,
have
right?
Laker fans and Boston fans freaking fighting each other,
Killing
and it's
each
like,
other.
yeah, exactly. And it's
For
like,
what, bro? For what?
for what?
You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
That's a fact right there.
But
It's not like you're dying for your own like a revolution, basically,
family,
for
Yeah.
the human,
betterment.
bro, for the better of people. It's just for a damn team, bro.
No, that's how I knew this guy was Razas, because I followed you months ago, a long time ago. But I followed you, and then I was like, man, this is just some numerology page. And then he started posting the Cruz Azul game and the Chivas game. I'm like, this one's got to be Mexican, right? That's what I immediately, I'm like, man, this is Mexican right here.
Yeah.
Hey, but you want to know something? I remember when, I think one of you guys, I don't know if it was Eddie or the other guy,
Yeah.
you commented on one of my
did.
videos. Yeah,
Oh,
you were,
yeah.
hey, bro. I was like, you were like, hey, bro, you gotta be Mexican. We gotta collab or something. I was like, damn.
Oh, yeah.
That was me.
I was like, damn, I gave my accent away. I was like, damn, I should talk more like, I should make it look more like, not Mexican, but nah. But
It wasn't your accent, bro. It was just you're doing the
post?
Mexican league. You're doing the Liga MX. And I was like, who the hell will be doing Liga MX? He gotta be Mexican. Shit, you have me laughing, bro.
And also too, it's rare too that someone like that's Mexican way that
be doing that.
That be doing the numerology thing, bro.
Gematria, all that, because that's like you said, bro. It's cool that you're sharing it to a new audience, and that's kind of like what we like to do. As much or as little as we know, we just like to give people new ideas. Like see shit differently. Because I feel like you look around, everybody's kind of like, it's not that they're suffering, but it's like there is a lot of knowledge that's kept from the community, and the people who are in power, they use this shit to their advantage.
Yeah. And then there's going with your thought and your comment. They're also I feel like Raza is also stuck in one thing. They're stuck. It's like a revolution, kind of like a revolution means that you go around and around and around. You get me? Like it's like a wheel. Like you get me? Like I have kids, so my kids are gonna know about more than I was taught. You get me? To expand their mind.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Exactly.
Like
Big time, yeah.
You
want better for them, and you want them to do better than you, basically.
Exactly. Yeah.
And no more. So they don't get taken advantage of by the system, TV or all that other like social media, all that.
There's a good quote there's a good thing to bounce off what you just said. There's a guy on YouTube that's popping off. He's popping off on TikTok and YouTube. His name is Professor Jiang. I don't know if you come across him.
Yeah.
I post some stuff sometimes, but he's a Canadian teacher who he teaches high school in China. But this guy went to Yale. So he said he So he knows about all the secret societies like the Skull and Bones, and he's been
Yeah,
around all the
yeah.
wealthy people and the people who are going to become the presidents and the CEOs, the Yale University. So he's like, he's basically in China exposing all the secrets of these
Mm-hmm.
people.
And that's crazy that you say that, bro. Because I saw a video of that dude, and he was posting. He was like the owner from the Twin Towers, bro.
Oh, Larry Silverstein, I think
Yeah,
his name is.
yeah, there you go. That fool. He was
Mm-hmm.
talking about him. He was like, okay, is he the dumbest guy in the world or the luckiest man? Do you see that? Have you ever seen that little clip of him or
Yeah,
no?
yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah, I
basically,
think yeah.
yeah, basically, you know, he
He didn't show up to work the day it all ended, right?
and not only that, but his insurance policy, they estimated his building was worth like 1.3 billion, but he said no, it was I think 7.3 billion, and he went to a lawsuit. He went to court to fight that, bro, because he was like, no, my bill, I gotta pay more, basically. Like, you know, he was like,
Oh,
so
to
his
raise the price,
raise a price, and he'd
get
cash
bigger
out,
payout.
yeah, bigger payout. So
Wow.
they're saying like, you know, what a coincidence that
What a
this fool,
coincidence that they're all connected.
sick ass fool, bro.
But this dude, I think that brings me back to that point you said about how you have kids, and it's like he said that there's a big difference between the people who teach their kids. He's like, well, he used the terms poor and rich, but he says poor people, you guys educate your kids in by commanding them, by telling them, this is what you have to do, and no matter what, and like almost like through fear, like a dictator, right? But he
Mm-hmm.
says the wealthy people, they teach their kids how to argue and how to negotiate with authority. So how to like go back and forth, how to make your point and get what you want through words and through debate. And I think that that's a really big distinction, because it's like a lot of power is through talking. A lot of power is through making your point. A lot of power is through proving, even if you're wrong, you can prove that you're right. You know what I mean? And that's how they get
Yeah.
away with their shit. And I think that
Yeah.
that that's a clip that I posted of him that made a lot of sense.
Damn, bro, that's straight up facts. And you know, even that, like the little things, bro, like public, like general people, they go to public high school, public
Public school.
schools and all that, and then while the rich kids, they be learning about
Gematria,
finances,
Kabbalah,
gematria, all this
like
shit. Yeah,
right?
all this other shit, bro. You're like, you know, so it's like,
Yeah.
man. But at the same time, you could be you're their own teacher. You're their own
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
master to tell him like basically, I want you to do better than me. It's like God, bro. Like he always wanted someone to do better than him. And there's that one saying, bro, where you could give a guy a rod to fish,
or you
uh
teach him how to fish.
or you teach him how to fish, basically, bro. And that
Mm-hmm.
obviously is gonna benefit more in the long run because, you know, they're gonna know what to do.
Exactly right,
And
bro.
Yeah.
And I have one
Yeah.
question for you. Uh, so when it comes to all this number stuff and like Kobe and all your predictions, what uh what do you think is like, why do you think they're attacking the Mexican community right now? Is You think it's just a political move, or you think there's like a numbers, or there's a bigger story? Because I feel like, I
It's
mean, it goes deep, but what do you think?
it has to be with control. I think we're being aimed. It was it's I heard this video that you had in you guys were talking about order out of chaos.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's create the problem, provide a solution, kind
yeah,
of.
exactly right,
So
exactly right.
so 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 if you guys think about it, if you guys go back to like years back when Biden was president, he was letting all these people come in, right?
Yeah.
And from other countries, from either Nicaragua, El Salvador, Venezuela, whatever, even Mexico, lo que sea, right? Like whatever it is. But
Yep.
we all know, you two and me, and we all know that there's a lot of immigrants that have been here for years, for 40 years, 50 years, that probably got here when they were 7, 8 years old, right? So that's not to mix it with the ones that Biden let in, you know. So
Hmm.
I feel
Mm,
like they're doing the chaos by getting that excuse of, okay, we're gonna get all the immigrants out, even the ones that have been here 30 years plus years. You get me? Like it was all it's all orchestrated for more
Chaos, basically. Or what?
chaos and more surveillance. You get me? Like more we're gonna we need this because you guys are being rowdy. They're provoking pretty much. You guys are being rowdy. You guys are being chaotic and stuff, and more you guys need more surveillance, more government, more police, more army. That's what it
And,
is. And
and
and,
at the
then- and
same,
then
yeah.
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
No. Go finish your what you gonna say, bro?
And I feel like that's why they're aiming at the immigrants. And I'm and more and a lot of people say, oh yeah, the immigrants is also the Europeans. Nah, it's not. They're also doing it by color. You could tell because all the videos you see on social media, it's attacking
Mexican. Yeah.
the brown skin ones. As soon as the guy looks like he doesn't know English, they attack him or they question
Yep.
him. You get me?
Damn.
So I feel like our group is being aimed for that. You get me? Like and it hurts. It hurts bad because I know my people are hardworking people, and yes, we do have
Definitely.
criminals. Yes, we do have gang members. Yes, we do have narcos. Yes, we do. But I guarantee you that we have more hardworking people than the other types that I mentioned.
Damn.
Damn,
Well
there you
said,
go,
man.
man. Hell yeah. Hey, and I think too, bro, that when they start, because look, this is always like a trend, bro. If it doesn't happen again in 4 years, it's gonna happen in 8 years. You know, it's just back and forth, back and forth. And I think that usually when they do this and create this chaos, they have something underneath the mats where they have a bigger plan, like the Epstein files, bro. What do you think about that? Like the Epstein shit that's coming out.
Oh, that's a
That
psyop, bro. Psyop,
Oh, you think it's fake?
CIA psyop. Yeah, of course. It's a
Wow.
distraction, bro. Distraction. Distraction is 100% distraction. Same with Charlie Kirk. Distraction.
Well, I'll push
Distraction.
back on that one because I believe. Well, we're gonna have within the next 2 weeks. I hit up a guy who's like more knowledgeable about the child trafficking stuff, but I've looked into it just a little bit. I do think that there is a network of people who do. They call it satanic ritual abuse. But
Oh
I
no,
think it's
yeah. But what I'm saying is that the Epstein, he's not the he's not the face of the child trafficking. They put him as a puppet there. You get me? Like cover-ups. Like let's go
yeah.
deep. Let's go deeper into it. The big societies, the big secret societies. Like I mean, you name it. The Catholic Church. Like you're gonna think that they don't abuse kids, like or they don't take advantage of children. Like you know how
Yeah,
many
they-
children are orphans? You get me? Like in the world, like if you
I
think
agree.
about it, you get me? Like it's like I think the Epstein thing was just like the topic of Epstein is real, like the child trafficking, the human trafficking,
The
all
occult
that is
aspect
it's
of it.
yeah, of course, yeah, it is real, but like him being the number one
The
person
main
that's
guy, the big
the
boss.
main guy, nah, come on, nah.
Yeah, you don't think he's a big
They're
boss?
not,
Yeah. So there's probably
they're
bigger
not gonna
bosses right now, right?
yeah, like he was just put in there to distract. You get me? Like, oh yeah, we got
Or be
him or
the fall guy,
whatever.
Yeah, the fall
Yeah,
guy.
the fall guy.
yeah, exactly.
And they said that they seen him supposedly, they all these conspiracies, bro, whatever. But they said they have a photo of this guy in Israel, bro.
Well, I'm sure. Well, he's Jewish, no?
Yeah, he is.
So I'm sure he's
Well, I thought he was American, bro.
probably
Well, Jewish American,
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. So Epstein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all go there. They say,
Man, they're all connected. But so what? So I have one question too with with Mexico, right? So I don't know if what do you think to you in gematria is like the significance of the number 33 for the people
Masonic,
listening?
straight
It's
Masonic.
So
It's infiltrated by Masons. All the politicians, most of the politicians are Masons. If you look
that's
into
true.
it really deep, yeah. Do you guys
Isn't
know
that
who Salinas de Gortari is?
Yeah, that he basically was a corrupt Mexican president.
Yeah, the
No,
president, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys know? Did you guys know that he went to Harvard University?
Oh, yeah.
the-
I think a lot of Mexican presidents went to Harvard, bro.
Yeah,
And then a
that's what
lot
I'm
of
saying.
Mexican presidents in the
what the
history,
hell?
they were Masons. Like Benito Juarez was a Mason.
Yeah, Benito Juarez was a Mason. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a
Benito
Mason.
God,
Juarez was a Mason.
they're
There's
all
so many
tied in.
Masons. And then I think also they might have there's a back in the day. Well, this is more Mexican history shit, but there's the Emperor Maximilian from
Hmm.
Mexico and Benito Juarez. They're both Masons. And I guess between Masons they can't kill each other. But
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah,
I
that's
guess
correct.
Benito Juarez ordered his killing, and I think that maybe there was some kind of something that went on with masonry there because it's like you're not supposed to kill your other kind. So some people say that he actually didn't die, that the Emperor Maximilian went to go live a different life in El Salvador.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
That's
That's a whole
Really
nother
quick
theory.
information. Really quick information on that. I have a follower. He goes by Bet Gems. He lives in Guadalajara, and he has a
Okay.
video. He just posted this video of Freemasonic temples in Jalisco. And how they portray the number 33 a lot. So I mean,
Damn.
yeah.
So there's Mexico has a lot
So
of
he's
Masons, bro.
yeah Masons. Hmm.
damn, bro. I
So
think they fucking run the whole world. What
but
do you think, bro? Fuck. Shit.
I
It's
got
a
a
whole
question,
tree,
bro.
bro. Yeah, go
Do you
ahead.
think, if you had to guess, what country do you think is not involved with that bullshit?
Oh, that's a good question.
If you
What
would to
country's
say,
not
if you know,
involved?
yeah,
Well, I know the Jesuits run 112 countries, so I mean,
Iceland.
it's really hard. It's really hard. It's really hard. I have
Damn.
another follower that it's kind of crazy, but I have a follower from Germany. He messaged me.
Yeah.
Not so long ago, and he told me that if he was to move out of Germany, he'll probably move to Poland. And it's kind of weird though,
Mm.
because Poland is, you know, that there's a lot of Jewish people over
Jewish
there, or like,
people.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, I don't know why he said that. Maybe they already like kind of like woke up to it and not let, they fight a lot, I guess,
Mhm.
against the government or whatever. But it's hard to say, bro. Honestly, it's hard to say. They have a lot of power.
What's your take on
Damn,
Hitler?
that's
Because
crazy.
Hitler, the first thing he banned, I guess, was masonry and Illuminati. No,
That's what they say. I mean, I
you don't
I heard
believe
you in
the
another
official?
I heard you in another video too, saying history. I mean, his story, history. I
Oh,
mean,
like
I don't know,
they made it up. Yeah,
Yeah,
nah, you're right.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So it's really hard to say,
Supposedly,
but yeah, go ahead.
no, supposedly, yeah, that he got rid of all that, like the Masons and
Oh,
pornography and all this other the secret
Yeah,
cults.
yeah.
he was in the occult too, because
Hmm.
supposedly he had all these Tibetan monks and all this kind of stuff. I don't know too much about the
Yeah.
story, but he was definitely into that spiritual aspect, but maybe not in the
But
Masonic.
one thing that is weird is that they tell us that he suicided himself,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like, and they never found his body, or they never found anything like to back it up, or like to,
Oh,
so it's like
Yeah,
it's kind of weird, that's why it's kind of iffy, like, I don't know.
supposedly they said that he shot his daughter and his wife, and then he shot himself.
I think something like
Something
Hmm.
that.
like that, bro. That's some
Yeah.
crazy ass shit. But that's a good question for all our listeners and our followers. If you guys want to comment down below when we make this video, what country do you think is not with the
With that
Freemasons
bullshit.
and all these weird ass, elite ass
Secret societies. Yeah.
secret society,
I
all
mean,
these?
it gets
Yeah.
weird because I was gonna say because there's another dude that I follow who does numerology. He's a Jewish guy. His name he's famous, bro. I don't really. I'm kind of iffy about him because he just gives like basic information, but this was like super Trumper guy. GG33.
Yeah.
So he said that Mexico's numerology is 33, and he for his thing is a big his big number is 33. It's like the number of influence and power or whatever. But I feel like
Um. But to tell you about it, if you type in Mexico in gematria, it equals 33.
yes,
Oh
there you
my
go.
god, bro!
So
No,
I think
mames.
maybe there's an
Yeah.
aspect to that connection
Hmm.
that
Hmm.
that's why they're attacking Mexico, because Mexico has it's also a snake year country as well,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and it also has the Quetzalcoatl, the
Yeah.
snake deity. It has it.
Yeah.
It's the main deity of the indigenous people. So it's a snake year. It has a snake deity, 33, and they're attacking it. So I feel like there's something there, you know?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
That's
I feel like
crazy,
there's
bro.
something
I
that they
mean,
know, or that there's a reason why they're attacking the community. Maybe there's a power there, you know?
yeah, yeah.
And for yeah, and for
There's some
people that are
there.
listening, yeah, and for people that are listening and or hearing this, and they'll be thinking, "Oh man, these guys are just like on drugs or pothead and all that." Nah, bro, we're
It's
straight up.
another level.
We're on we think on a higher level. That's why when people think like that, they're controlled, bro. So you want to think out of the
Yeah.
box.
Exactly.
That's what they don't teach you
Mm-hmm.
in high school, bro. Think for yourself and critical thinking, bro.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Yeah.
exactly that.
yeah, you could go back to your my bad, yeah.
Exactly like that, bro. And but yeah, what's your take on that? Like from the gematria perspective?
On Mexico?
Yeah, on that connection with the 33, and then
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. It could be that. It could be also that the whole Mexico has the connection to 33, and it also has a strong connection with Saturn. I don't know if you guys know
oh, for
about
real?
Saturn. Yes, they have
Astrology, no.
astrology. Yeah, Mexico.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Saturn rituals in with Mexico. You guys remember the killing of what's his name? Or Carlos
Um,
Carlos
the governor from
yeah, from
Michoacan?
Manso,
Guanajuato. Yeah, no,
Oh,
Guanajuato.
Guanajuato.
Carlos Manso.
Yeah, Manso. There you go.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
was. I looked into it. Where using gematria, and he was killed by it looked like a Saturn ritual because he had all
Oh
the
shit!
numbers lined up.
wow.
Um, yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's
It's
crazy when
fucking
once you start
crazy.
looking into it. It's like it's insane. It's insane.
Yeah,
But it's not only 33 in Mexico. Honestly, if you pay attention in the news, in the American news, in the United States, they throw you that 33 all the time, bro. All the time,
yeah.
Damn.
And I
all
don't
the
think,
time. Pay
like I
attention.
say,
Mhm.
yeah, I don't think 33 is bad necessarily. I think it's just like a number, and it could be used either way. But I do think that the
Yeah,
Masons use it as like just like a little bit of a signal, like like a symbol for them to know that it's them. You know?
that's where
Mhm.
the Kabbalah part comes in. So there's a
Okay.
good side and a bad side. They're using the bad side. They're using numerology, the calendar, gematria they're using the Bible as a book to play God. You get me? So
Mm.
they that practice they're using it to ¿cómo se dice? How do you say it? Uh to kind of like mind
Invert.
fucked. Yes,
Oh,
mind
okay.
fucked your mind, people's mind,
Your
because
mind,
everyone's just
yeah.
connected to the TV,
Yeah.
television, television. You get me? Like just connected to the TV and
Yeah.
fear monger and all that. You get me? Like
Yeah.
so they throw you the 33, they throw you the 47, the 74, all the Masonic numbers. So and it is also connected to how they tell us how Jesus died. Jesus died at 33,
Mhm.
and we're also connected to 33 as humans because we have 33 bones in our spinal if you look it up.
Yeah.
Damn. That
It's just like a number. 33 is just like a number that reflects the universe, but they use it
Yes,
they could use it in evil ways, basically, right?
yes, exactly, yeah.
But they could use it in good ways too, like it also references the Bible, Jesus, and all that. So that's why everything
Yes,
has a good side, everything has a bad side.
a bad side.
So they're using the
So
bad side.
and then also with the 33, 33 is in numerology is known for one of the three master numbers. It's 11, 22, and 33.
33. Yeah, and
Mm.
so Mexico technically has that master number energy as
Yes.
a country.
Hmm.
And maybe that's why they attack it. Okay. So yeah, we're at 40 minutes, but this is a pretty good conversation. I'm just wondering, like, what do you think with your all your analysis, all your kind of number connecting, like what do you think is in store for like this year, and like What should people be looking at?
Uh, from me looking into it myself, um, just by the symbolism, just pay attention to the economics magazine, the cover. They're telling you right
Oh,
there, war,
totally.
money, um, the World Cup is around the corner.
Mhm.
Don't be surprised if we witness a false flag again, like the
Oh,
shooting of Las Vegas or the 9/11 attacks. You know, I
Damn.
don't know. I don't know if you guys heard of Agenda 2030. It's
Mm-mm.
4 years from
wow.
now. You get me? Like that's what I'm saying. Order out of chaos. Give us a problem. Provide a solution later, and they're
Yeah.
gonna provide us with the solution of what they want, how they want it. You get me? So I
Damn.
mean,
That's
the
crazy, bro.
basing it off gematria and the numbers, and learning, because I learn every day. Every day I'm not gonna say that I know everything, but every
You learn
day I
something new.
learn. You get me? I learn
Mm,
something new.
that's perfect.
And listening to other podcasts and other creators that have bigger followers, they brought up the topic of money,
Mm,
because in
Yeah,
gematria money equals 26, and we are in the year 2026. So don't be surprised if there's a collapse in the market, or
the
with the
economy.
money, with the economy. Yeah. And then, so I mean, that's one of the topics that we're looking at as a gematria community: money.
And
Like
I
it
think so
might.
too, bro. You're right, because a lot of people that I know, they're like struggling, bro.
Mhm.
Everything is so expensive, and
Yes,
people are
everything's
just like not.
expensive.
They're not going
Hmm.
out as much anymore. They're not spending their money.
Hmm.
You know, it's just like, and if you take $100 bill to, you know, you go get some groceries, you come out with like 4 things, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's
But
one of the
yeah,
things.
it's yeah, it's you know, those elites that are controlling all this shit, bro. It's
Yeah.
like
Hmm.
the I wonder where they live too, bro. That's a what I
They live underground like the
that's
reptilians.
what I always thought that, bro. Like that's a good question, you know. Like I wonder how they look. Oh, well, I kind of know how they look like a little bit, but I wonder where they live, how they communicate. Maybe just like regular people, huh?
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah,
that's a good
yeah.
question.
Who knows?
That brings a good topic too. It's like with these because I know gematria opens up the world of conspiracies theories. What what's like a weird conspiracy theory you think is true? Like a crazy
Well,
one? Because I know people think that reptilian creatures, that's a hard one for me to believe because it's hard to imagine that somebody's a fucking reptile, you know?
yeah, David Icke's the book I'm reading,
He says they're reptilians,
this
huh?
the biggest secrets of some shit, and he says that they're people, they're like reptilian, bro.
Yeah.
Some people are. Who knows? Yeah, that's a little harder one, because I know there's aliens too, and I know people has shot them down, and people see it, all that
Oh, that's
shit. So
true.
it's like, so who knows, right? But what do you
Yeah.
think about that?
I don't know, bro. Reptilians. I
It's
heard of David Icke too talking about that. He's an English guy,
under,
right? He's a British guy,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That they're
I don't know.
underwater. Yeah, they live in the sea,
Yeah.
in the ocean,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all this other
Hmm.
crazy
Hmm.
ass shit, bro.
Yeah. I mean, they do. He does say that the elites are reptilians. I mean,
Yeah.
they're under a mask. Like
And it makes
they're
a lot of sense, because they say a lot of them, they don't have emotion, like empathy, so they don't
Oh,
really care.
yeah.
They don't really care what happens to people. Like they could even see like
Hmm.
a little baby dying in front of them, they just probably be laughing.
Yeah.
Who
you
knows? You know, who
Hmm.
knows, bro? You know?
what's something crazy that I just saw though? But even with like, okay, so let's say that okay, the reptilian thing is a big secret that nobody knows, and somehow people are reptilian. They have advanced technology where they look like humans, and now we can't tell them apart. Which is, I mean, one of for those things for me, I feel like I need to see it a little bit to understand that it's real, but I haven't really seen it.
Mhm.
But there's a weird thing. There's some weird things that I have seen though. There's I don't know if you guys know that guy Sneeko.
Yeah, I know
That
who.
that
Yeah,
that dude Sneeko. He's a streamer.
he just got canceled from a lot of platforms, but yeah.
I just seen one of his clips, bro. Yesterday night, there was a podcast interview he did, and in the middle of the podcast interview,
He blinked.
he blinked and his eyes turned a different color, like and they're like, "Oh, bro, this is the reptilian eyes," but it happened twice, and
No
this was an
way.
unedited interview. So things like
Damn.
this trips my mind out a little bit. It's still like
Be-
there's still a lot of questions to be answered, but it's like, how the fuck you watch the video? It's if you want to look it up, I'll just tell you exactly where to look it up. It's called It's Complicated Channel on YouTube. Type in Sneeko interview. It was probably like 2 or 3 years ago, and it's in minute 37 with like 45 seconds. His eyes turn different colors um, when he blinks twice, and it's like they say like, oh, his mask was falling off or some shit. And then I looked up a bunch of videos of, and it happens a lot of times, bro. There's a lot of celebrities where they blink and their face changes and their eyes change, their voice changes, and I'm like, holy shit,
Uh,
Who, yeah,
you
that's
know?
crazy. Who knows? Because I know he's playing the well, he's not the victim, but the whole internet is focusing on him right now,
Right now, yeah.
and and from what I'm seeing, it's like they just threw him under the bus, bro, and now he's coming out like he's a good guy, like he'll never sell out, all that other stuff. So I don't, the
It
reptilian
could
shit.
be
It's
like
like,
a whole stage
yeah,
play or
who
some
knows,
shit, you know?
bro? But
But it's like, you know what I know with this Indian stuff, because I study a lot of the yogic stuff and the Indian mythology, because I like it. I think they're ancient and they figured out a lot of truths a long time ago that people are barely trying to figure out now, you know? Even Jewish people, I think they figured all out. All these yogis that meditate in the mountains, I think they figured all that shit out and they wrote it down. And so there's a thing about the nagas, the serpents. They say that there's very dark nagas, like the dark. That's why Lucifer or Satan is supposed to be a snake, because it's supposed to be all the darkness in humans and the
mm,
reptilians that run the world. But there's another thing that they say. It's like, if there's a dark, then there's also a light. So there's certain serpents that also bring the good to the world and bring the
got you.
balance. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why even in
Mm,
Mexico, you have this idea of a serpent who is the deity they worship. And even in their mythology, the serpent came and taught them a lot of great things. And it said like, you don't need to sacrifice these kids and you don't need to do all this shit. But they did it anyways. But so allegedly, but this was like almost like a Christ. Like the serpent was a Christ within the mythology. So what they're saying is that uh these there's good and the bad and everything, right? But the snake has been made into this evil thing.
mm,
But the snake in
mm,
India is the serpent is what brought the enlightenment and the knowledge to the people, right?
mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
So I think that's something that's interesting to me. But I think, and I feel in my intuition, I don't know. I'm just making it up right now, but I feel like it connects to Mexico somehow because of the serpent, the indigenous people, and they have serpent worship all throughout the Americas, bro. Everywhere in the Americas, they have serpent images. They worship it,
Got
and
you. Mm,
and they're supposed to be good people too. If you read the accounts of the Catholic priests, they said,
yeah.
"Man, these people never heard of Christ ever, and they're better than anybody that came over."
Damn.
There's literally accounts where they say like, these are supposedly godless savages, but they act like the most uh, hospitable, friendly people I've ever met. And so I think this is something good connection there. But yeah, so we're pretty much almost wrapping this podcast up with the homie Numbers Matters. If you guys want to check out his page. And do you sell a course, or do you sell like your readings or your information, bro?
No, I don't sell my information. Everything I post on Instagram, TikTok, I don't charge, but I do have a Patreon where I sell sports picks. Um
Sports picks.
yeah, but it's nothing crazy. I'm not that type of like, I mean, I'm not talking trash about the other guys, but there's other people that charge massive amount of money, and it's like to me, it's like I said earlier, the importance of it is like I seen that Raza wasn't really capturing the gematria stuff, the numerology, all that. So I threw myself. I was like, damn, I'm just gonna make a page and I'm just gonna start throwing like decodes. Like that's what they call them, decodes. Like start trying to like predict or trying to like see, not predict. because every when you say the word predict, it's like, oh, you think you're a magician, or you think you this, or you think you that. But trying to see what's gonna happen, what's gonna go on, what might happen, or why are they doing this, or why, you know, they're freaking pushing this exercise and stuff. That was my main point. But then I went to the sports stuff, and I started doing the sports stuff. So it's nothing expensive. It's just, you know,
Mhm.
that's what
That's
I do.
cool.
Yeah.
That's badass, bro. You definitely. I mean, since you have all this knowledge, all this like even just the interest in it, bro, and that you're sharing it, that's pretty badass. And I'm sure that you can transfer that to people and do like consultations and like that's kind of how it is nowadays with the social media stuff. You know, you use that skill set, you use that knowledge, and you people will value that. You know.
Yeah, and there's some,
Yeah.
yeah, and there's all these people that obviously you're always gonna have these people that take advantage of people, and they're gonna sell you a course for that. It's like worth only like $50,
Like
but
meaningless
they'll,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
but those guys usually get spot on really quick, just by the reviews and stuff,
Yeah.
which helps us too. But no, that's cool. Yeah, man. It's yeah, we like helping La Raza. That's what we made this podcast too, bro, to help La Raza out too, bro, so they could
Here's some new
know,
shit.
yeah, hear some new shit
Yeah.
and open their eyes, and
Yeah. That's good. That's
how
good.
everything. Yeah, but that's what we
Yeah.
did it for, bro.
That's what's up, man. And
Um,
yeah. So I have a one more question about the sports stuff. The sports. How much of it do you think is actually rigged, and how much of it is real?
100% rigged, bro. The games,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the pro ones, 100% rigged. I mean, you
Oh
just
shit.
seen. I don't know if you guys seen, but you just seen the Rams game. You're gonna tell me
Yeah.
that those the it's because it's everything. It's not only those athletes. It's not only the owners. It's the referees. The referees be doing some dumbass calls. Like what?
Oh shit.
Like,
There you go.
like it's like, I mean, casinos play a lot. Casinos. I mean, if you think about it, what makes you think that every other state in America started opening sports betting, like making it legal now, like, because people started
No.
betting. It's an addiction. Gambling is an addiction. And I go back to it. I don't push the sports stuff because I want people to gamble. You don't have
No, no,
don't
no, no.
never bet the house on it. Like, never. There's
Yeah.
always two sides of the script. It's like they're
Mhm.
making fun of the conspiracy theorists, people that say, "Oh, NFL is a script. Oh, the script was leaked." It's a script. A script has two sides on it. You get me?
It's
It
like your
has
page,
two.
bro. Yeah, like your page says, bro. The world is a stage,
It's
bro.
stage. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
So that's
So I don't encourage people to, oh yeah, put $100 on a 9 leg parlay and see if you become a millionaire. No, it's not about that. It's about learning the knowledge from me, or from whoever, from Zach, from whoever you want to follow, and learning it, and putting it to work with your own skills or your own brain. You get me? Like
Damn.
you
Yeah.
could learn it. You could learn it. You could learn it just by visualizing, and learning the history, learning what's the current event that's happening, learning the numbers, learning the calendar. You could do it, and it's not hard. It's just practice. You know.
yeah. You just gotta take
Um,
time and not be
yeah,
lazy.
but I don't encourage to freaking put much that you can afford. You get me? Like, it's not that. I also do it because to show these people, especially Raza, that don't get emotionally invested in it. You get me? Like, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like the Romans. What they say: give them bread and
Bread and
circus.
circus. Bread and circus.
Exactly. That's what it is.
What so I have yeah, bro, that's exactly what I think cuz for me it's been a minute since I watched any sports game, any kind of shit. It's like even Canelo has a fucking Masonic symbol for his
For his
fucking
logo,
Canelo shit
exactly.
for his logo. I'm like, God damn. So I just stopped watching all that shit. That shit just
Yeah.
like what they say, goy slop, bro. So I stopped watching it, all that shit. But I mean, it's entertainment, like a movie. It's just for fun,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Treat
But
it as entertainment. Yeah, exactly.
exactly like that, man. But is there anything that you as we're ending off, is there anything you want to end off, like a final word that you would like to say to people so they could hear some message
Uh,
you want to
yeah. Don't question everything. Question
question
everything.
everything?
Question. Always question. Always question authority. Question what you learn from school. Don't if you have kids, don't let the school indoctrinate your kids. Don't let them. Don't always teach your kids to question and to learn. There's more out there than what you know, than what would they
Do the
tell us. You get me?
nice. Do their own
Yeah.
critical thinking.
Yes,
Exactly like
exactly.
that, man.
Critical thinking is the piece, and knowledge is free. Everyone has a
Oof.
phone now, laptop, uh, tablet. There's Google is our library. You get me? Like and
Mm.
books too. Books is important. Books.
Yeah, books.
Read
Oh,
books.
oh,
The t- the
one more
s-
last question. One more last question. Since the Jewish topic is a big topic right now, so you say the Jewish people are not the enemy, or they
uh
are?
they're some. I think a percentage of them is they're being used as bad people. That's what I think. But
Mm,
but but if you go to the tree of like the elites groups, the secret societies, there's a lot of them. There's the Borlates, it's the Skull and Bones, Freemasons, it's Jesuits. The Jesuits are the main to me. They're the main ones because we follow their calendar. They're infiltrated their calendar to follow that system. So everyone in the
mm.
world follows that calendar. So why do we follow a calendar that was made by the Vatican? You get what I'm trying to say?
That, so
So
that's
to
interesting.
me,
But we're gonna have to save that one for the next time because this is we could go on for another another
Yeah.
long time
yeah,
with that, but
yeah. But to me, the Jews are being used as um. I'm not gonna say they're not there. There's not a bad group. I'm gonna put it as an example, and it's kind of like it might sound kind of like a dumb example, but let's just say like Mexicans. They're known for all being narcos right away. You get me? So I'm
oh,
not gonna
okay.
say
So
that
there's a
the
bad
Jews
group.
don't.
Yeah.
Yes, they don't have a back group of uh being like rich, a typical rich Jew that wants to, you know, control the world because of their knowledge, what they know. But I feel like there's more to it, like, and there is more to it because there's a lot of secret societies that people don't know about, and a lot of people here, a lot of Raza don't know about the Jesuits, and the Jesuits run the Catholic Church. They run the Vatican. I mean, they
Damn,
run.
bro. And this is where we can go for a long time because I heard there was something called the Frankists, right? And the Sabbatian Jews who infiltrated the Catholic Church and they infiltrated the Islam. They
Hmm.
converted to Islam. So
God.
Yes,
it also kind of ties back to like random offshoots of Jewish people converting. So
yes.
it's like a whole deep, crazy shit. But we could talk
It's
about that on round two when we do this.
yeah.
But yeah, bro, I appreciate you. Where can people find you at?
My Instagram numbers matter. And TikTok numbers matter. And my link to my Patreon. If you guys want to support, it's on my page, Instagram page.
Nice.
Damn, perfect, man. Yeah, we'll have it all linked up. And
Yeah. No, thank you for your time, bro. And it was really eye-opening what you were saying. So I'm sure a lot of our listeners and our viewers are gonna enjoy this one because I didn't know about some stuff, and now I'm just like, God,
I'm
my
a
mind
numbers
is
guy like people.
yeah, my mind is just blown, bro. Like, God, that's crazy. But yeah, that's how society runs nowadays. My people,
There you
but
go, man.
or been doing it, but it's more opening now because the media. I mean the social medias and stuff. But yeah, that's all I gotta say on that. But thank you guys for listening, and we're gonna take off, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.
Later, guys.